What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BoomJamGaming with Vampyr. It looks like the eavesdropping is about to happen again. So, you know, that's gonna be fun. Just give me a second to find my own stream. I'm just too curious to let things like this go, you know? Like, I need the opportunity. To things. And then as soon as I help this whole broad, I'm going to go solve that one mystery, and then there are so many people back at the hospital that need fatigue treatments. It's ridiculous. Ah, there I am. Okay, and here we go. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me.
Stupid brat is gone. Good. I was tired of the maggot always hanging around our house anyway.
My God, Seymour. Have you hurt the boy?
Of course not. Why do you care so much about that cockroach? Do I need to talk to rats to get some attention too?
Don't be so childish. You know I love you, Seymour.
But you worry more about that stupid maggot.
Don't speak about him that way. Rufus has always been the kindest boy.
Yeah? Unlike your real son, right?
Yeah, I need to kill that guy. I know that there are like actual gangsters to contend with, but that dude has serious issues. And they need to be dealt with only the way a vampire can.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Rufus, tell me what you really think about Seymour Fishburne.
Seymour, he just scares me. A lot. Actually, he scares many people around here, even big fellows.
You mean his brutality is infamous, even in this shady part of town? That's impressive.
Yes, sir. How someone like that can be related to Mrs. Fishburne, well, it beggars belief.
The patience of a mother for her child knows no limits. None of us would be here otherwise.
You're right. And I certainly didn't mean any disrespect to the woman who takes such good care of me.
You're a good kid.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Now I'm going to talk to the old lady.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come?
Of course.
Mr. Doctor.
Don't stay too long, sir.
It's locked, all right.
Nice.
What can
Hello.
I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Okay. That Seymour's a bad dude.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Seymour, why are you scaring young Rufus?
I don't like his act that gave me mother's trust. I don't like it at all. Little bugger is like a fly around shit.
Young Rufus seems quite harmless to me. Your support could change his life for the better.
I don't believe in kindness nor innocence, sir. The boy is either a fool or a hypocrite who hides his hand well.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill you when the time is right. 3,000 experience points.
Goodbye,
Fuck yeah.
Mr. Fishburne.
You're just slightly too strong for me at present. At present. But you won't be soon. Believe in neither kindness or charity. London could do without your salt, young man. Also, apparently, if I kill him, she'll take in Rufus. If you kill Rufus and Seymour's mother, Seymour will become a better person somehow. But I'm not gonna kill two people to make Seymour a better person. Fuck Seymour. And I know, they're like crime bosses and shit. They're also worthy of killing, but if I'm only gonna kill one person in the district, it's gonna be Seymour. Because I can at least see where a gang is useful. Are we joking right now? There we go. That worked out great.
Not a safe place. Right now, sir. I'd head back if I were you. See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Trust the leech, boss!
Oh no, you don't, Jesus freak. So how are you? How is being at your cousin's house early?
This is no place for you, sir. Last warning! He's I'll take it!
Seymour soon. As soon as I can mesmerize level 3, I'm gonna kill that shit. He's a bad person. I did finally drop them Eves. Found out, as if I didn't already know, that Seymour is a right bastard. He doesn't like that his mother is helping the poor homeless orphan. And he doesn't believe in charity and kindness, his own words directly to me. So fuck him. As soon as I have mesmerized level 3, I'm gonna eat him.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Excuse me. One of them vermin, he says. Fuck you. Besides, Seymour will be worth 3,000 experience points by the time now, because I've gotten all of his hints, and he's healthy. Everything else.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Burn it, boys!
I feel good.
Giselle's stolen money. Everyone has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Yep, thought so. Oh, fuck off. Blinker skull. As soon as this invisibility is over, I will use my shadow technique. 20 seconds. Well, didn't last as long as I thought it would. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resisted, it says. No. Why would I keep the money and lie to her? It's not like I need the money. But she does. She's just a nice, friendly communist. She doesn't like me because of what I represent, but I get it.
It's a leech! Kill it! Christ! He's dead! Grenade! I'll send you to hell. Bloody leech! Eat this!
Nice. I'm the best around. Nothing gonna ever take me down. I'm the best around. Nothing gonna ever take me down. Rogue skull. Blood samples. I wish I could analyze them more than once. Just a normal guy doing normal stuff. That's all I am.
You again? What do you want?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money, too?
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well... Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always
Oh, I
been
think the game is
tension
super
between the
worth it.
boot
It's
boys
also free on
and members
PSN
of
right
the
now.
trade union.
So, like,
But a murder?
you know, if you get PS Plus, which I think most of us do. So, yeah, I would totally go for
No
it.
one will ever know. One thing is certain.
It's heavier
Well,
on the
Jack was
RPG
alive.
side than on the action side, but
I
it is
have
still
one
an
less
action RPG.
reason to drink.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help?
What is it you want?
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. Good evening.
Role-playing
miss.
game.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Oh, okay, I met your sister.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble.
No, that would be good.
Sad Saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself. You better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Oh, I will.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No, I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay.
Protect the whole city. It's hard enough to cover the docks by myself.
Let's see. I think I have covered everyone's... Yeah. So now I need to get back to the hospital because they are currently facing a fatigue crisis. Like, everyone is fatigued. And I should very much like to fix
locked,
that.
All right. I cannot enter. It's locked.
See them fancy clothes?
I did make a shit ton of fatigue medicine. I just have to go there. Alright, I am done with you. Okay, I guess really they're done with me. So all those gates are locked from the other side, which is unfortunate because I'm on this side. Suffering is part of the immortal condition. The pain will never stop. Oh, fun. You know what was a good vampire story? Was Batman Vampire. It was a trilogy starting with Batman versus Dracula. And I believe it was eventually called Batman Red Rain. Yes, I made 10 fatigue medicines. I have enough for the entire district. I just have to get to that district. Because I had 2, and I made 8. And I only needed 7. Okay, I have not spoken to Enid before. And I know that he's got some sort of condition.
Best be moving on. Best run along home, sir.
Look at it, vicious beast.
Ow.
Remember your words, friends.
I'm sorry.
Stay back.
You know, these guys would still be alive if they just left me alone. I don't understand why they feel the need to bother me.
Please, sir.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I'm sorry.
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Oh, Dr. Tippett. What brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippett. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
Oh yeah, a very good game. And free on PlayStation Plus right now, so like, personally, highly recommend it.
I'm looking for a Sean Hampton. Do you know where I might find him?
Sean Hampton, you say? Oh, the name does seem vaguely familiar, but alas, I cannot recall from where.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Okay, I'm going to investigate the shit out of this lady's house. See if I can find any letters or... people have told me stuff about her. Rodney, I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you're already gone, so now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please, find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove to you this is not a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, and Morse code, and you'll whistle yours, okay? This way you'll know if it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you're hiding. The Wet Boot Boys are all over the neighborhood claiming they'll punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we can make an arrangement to settle things once the heat dies down. Rodney. Rodney. Guess I just need to find Rodney. A lot of searching.
Locked.
Where you at, Rodney? Rodney! Man, the sewers. I don't want to go into the sewers. Guard of Pruin note. Scouts recently spotted the presence of a certain Ichabod Thormington near the East End docks. You'll probably see him patrolling the place at night, claiming he's a specialist of vampire extermination. The man's a fraud, not even a real con man, for he does not charge anybody for the work, but he clearly has no clue what he's talking about. If he ever approaches you for some joint hunter collaboration, refuse and let him go in a leech fight. The man is nothing more than bait. Yeah. I'm glad to be of service. Don't forget to like the stream, please. I would certainly appreciate it. Oh, hello. Not friend. Friend or foe. Yikes. Ow. Rude. I guess we know the answer to friend or foe for this gentleman. He was a foe. Come on, why is that closed? Bullshit. Trash can? Surely there's some lead. A ring and some shillings isn't bad. There we go, there's some lead. The gold of Brightwing. That there is a Brightwing, okay? It causes all manner of bad things to happen. Chaplain, rookie. BoomJamGaming. All one word.
It's done for him.
Ow.
Have no fear, brothers.
Fuck.
Stop, Vampyr.
There we go. Delicious mortal flesh. I am, and will always be, a vampire. I remember becoming something of a vampire in Fallout 3. That was kind of a neat experience. I think I got a flaming sword out of the mix. That doesn't sound fun. I haven't had the teeth pain that I've had in the past lately, and I'm grateful for that. Probably because I'm just eating significantly less sweets. Not drinking any soda really either. I really wish there was a mini-map. I get lost so easily in this game. Probably. But when I say I haven't had the teeth pain, I mean I haven't had any teeth pain at all lately. Which has been very nice. Just seems to be gone. This district sucks. I cannot figure out my way around here. Well, yeah, no, I remember. Like, you actually have, like, a condition. Well, thank you, my guy. I appreciate it.
It's locked, all right.
Oof. Well, that hardly sounds fair. Holy shit. These dudes are tough.
I cannot enter.
Friend or foe? There we go. Whew, look at all these delicious people. Love it. Okay. Find a way around to y'all. There we go. At least now we're up. Up is always a good direction. Fight them on the beaches. I was gonna say, so your mom has it too, but then I realized, well, you did say it was a genetic thing, so... There we go. Damn it! I could not drop. Burning the base is the best way to destroy it. That guy was excellent in the use of a quarterstaff. Seriously, I wish there was a mini-map that would make this game closer to perfect. Slightly better enemy AI when it comes to conflict would also be better, but... How far fucking back did that just put me? God damn it. Oof. That sounds unpleasant. I was like, where are you? But now I see.
Better go, stupid beast! There's one of them vermin!
Howdy. I think depression runs in my family. Melancholia, as they call it. As twere. Man, those guys are only worth 5 experience each. There we go. Ain't nothing but a hound dog barking all the time. There we go. Perfect. Now I can get back to where I was going. To the hospital. To help people. Because I'm a doctor. A doctor.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
You guys decided to attack me. Out of nowhere. You're like mad at me for what? Defending myself? I don't think you've missed much. I finally found my way across the damn bridge.
It's locked.
Of course it's fucking locked. Man, these doors look so inviting. Almost none of them open.
No civilians allowed, sir. Are you stupid? This one's mine! He's dead!
Okay, good. That's all been unlocked now. Hooray. It turns out it doesn't help me as much as I thought it would. Shillings! Delicious shillings! Oh, a train. Lovely.
I cannot enter.
God, this is some bullshit. I made it all the way back here. Hilarious.
Lead spotted! Watch out, guys! Stay alive! He's up to us!
It says resisted, but somehow I don't believe it. Swear to God, I'm gonna unlock every fucking gate. Just so I don't have to keep taking the long way around shit. There we go. Huh. Ever so lightly on fire. Yay, I'm finally almost back to the hospital.
A leech! See them 13 loads? This one's a top! It's a killer! Get tasted Grenade!
He had no proof that I was a vampire. He just attacked me because I was dressed nice and walking the streets at night. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, yes, I was a vampire, but that doesn't stop your attack from being, frankly, stupid.
Get them weapons ready! Steady, boys!
Some more blood sap.
I'll kill it! You leeches didn't kill it!
That hurt. Boy, I'm gonna drain you dry. Get for shooting fire at me. Over and over. Like an asshole. Ah yes, Finn's but a gate.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Okay. But why is it locked? Must make it back to the hospital.
Good evening, Nurse Brenny.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. But thanks, anyway.
That is true.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Someone killed Miss Jones in her room, and Mr. Hampton's gone missing. Doesn't take a genius to piece it together.
You don't seem shocked by any of this.
Why should I be? Whoever did this must be long gone by now. And besides, he got rid of the old bag.
Goodbye, Milton.
You're all compassion, Milton. What's up, Aykroyd, you squalid fuck?
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Can't believe it took me the better part of an hour to get back here.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Nothing like this would have happened if we'd had enough staff and proper shifts.
So you don't think the blame is ours?
We all hold fast here, Dr. Reed. Our methods may differ, but we are all trying to make a difference.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time.
Excuse me, Princess.
We'll talk later. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood. Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Please, tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital.
I heard Miss Jones call for help from her bedroom. There were some loud noises, like people fighting. All of a sudden, it went quiet. And then a nurse started screaming.
Do you know who the nurse was?
Not sure, but I think it was Nurse Hawkins.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
He seems like a nice guy.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
It's a disgrace. How on earth can patients be attacked in their own rooms?
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Picky,
Goodbye,
picky,
Mrs.
picky.
Goswick.
Alright, who else needs my healing touch? Alright. Rakesh, you fucking bastard.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again. Can you tell me anything about recent events in the hospital? Oh, goodness me. This whole story is such a shame, sir. I have no idea how it happened. What are you talking about? Poor Miss Jones. Her body is missing. Someone stole it. Miss Jones's body has gone missing? Yes. The body was brought here this morning, and now it's gone. Who could have stolen a corpse? That's exactly what I asked myself for the whole day. Who could do such a thing? These are terrible and shameful times, Dr. Reed. Do you need medical attention? Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated. Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease, and that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed. Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
I'm a doctor.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Okay, I've gotten to everyone. But until I'm level 3, I cannot get in to that guy. But everyone is much healthier now. Ah, yes, I should probably talk to Nurse Hawkins. If I can find her. There you are.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Everybody's afraid. Death has always been a frequent visitor. But murder? How can we cope with that?
As a nurse at this hospital, it is your duty to deal with these things as best you can.
Yeah. Until it's my turn to have blood spread all over the walls. I entered the room first, Dr. Reed. I've seen what that monster did to the woman.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent. For there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life. Unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He's fucking huge.
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I have experienced
I'm not sure.
a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols.
They might.
Or trying to enter
Well, they specifically mentioned Dracula as a novel.
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
Hey, this is the debate we were having the other day.
Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
I wonder, if I go into this sewer here, will I be able to find that dude? Because I don't know any other sewer entrances. You know, I only know this one. I want to get the district to sanitized. I think that would be great. Actually, I would say that the big guy we ran into is far more akin to shit that we've seen in Vampire the Masquerade, for which this game seems to take a lot of inspiration. He had traits that I associate with a particularly powerful Bruja, you know? Is this as far as the sewers go? Can't tell you how disappointing that is. Jesus, one strike. Good. painful for him. Exactly. But I say Bruja because I think I remember Bruja having a skin hardening power. And his skin was onyx colored, you know? That wasn't like a normal skin color. Like, there was, of course, the fact that he was fucking gigantic. But more so, he was a non-human variation of black. Like, I've seen, purportedly the woman with the darkest skin in the world, and she was not that color. I wonder if I had just stunned him. Let's try. I almost killed him with just the bite attack. Oh my god. That was awesome. But also, unfortunately, this entire thing has proven that the sewers are not all connected to each other. So I didn't waste my time because I still learned something. I am no closer to where I need to be. I remember as a Ventrue, I think I took the thing that Bruja have. Like, I was able to learn that. I think it was the strength enhancement one. Although it may have been the defensive one. I was trying to make sure that no matter what, my character would be very difficult to kill. First, in how much you'd have to go through just to find him. And second, in what you'd have to actually do to beat him. Because if you could get past Owen, you'd be in pretty bad shape by the time it was over. I don't think they do. I remember that I had it, but I don't think that that's a standard feature. But this dude looks like he had Protean and the strength one maxed. I'll have to find my sheet. It's around here somewhere. Might still be in my vest pocket, actually. So I'm relatively sure that's where I keep it. My way is barred in such a complicated fashion.
It's elite! Fuck you! Christ, he's dead!
Yeah. Go.
It's locked.
Man, I don't know.
It's locked, all right.
How is it locked? I swore I unlocked it. It's ridiculous. I would really like a mini-map.
It's locked.
Why is this locked? Oh my god. Everything about this is infuriating. Seriously, if this game had a mini-map... Oof. You have forced me to defend myself. Yeah, that would also be good. But a mini-map would help me not have to fucking check my map every 10 seconds. Everything in London looks the fucking same. Which isn't the game developer's fault. It's London's fault. I probably still would. It's a matter of getting turned around really easy. You know? But if I had a mini-map, I'd be able to see what street I was on. generally. So I wouldn't have to keep checking. Because the main thing is I get fucking lost, so I gotta keep checking where the fuck I am. It's like, okay, I'll check it in a bit. What were we talking about? And the main thing is, like, I get there's so much to distract you in this game. So, like, I lose track of where I am at the drop of a hat. Oh boy.
Best stay back, sir.
Get his guys ready! We found one!
Holy shit. He knocked me out of my fucking invisibility. What a champion. I probably could have turned invisible and stunned him. Just eating him.
You can't fool us!
I can fool you. There were a lot of them here. My goodness. Well, let's hope this way leads to the sewers. Shillings and aluminum powders. Well, crackerjack.
I cannot enter.
Okay, that way will lead out of the sewers. Come on now. Just need to find the entrance to the fucking sewers. How hard could it be, really? about to say I can't tell if I was just here or not, but I didn't see that box before, so it must be a different place. Very funny. Oh my god. This is getting me nowhere. Good, I am not the only person asked for this. Oh, okay, I need to find someone named Sean. Who the fuck was Sean? Oh, right. Duh, Sean. Feel stupid. I could use some cocaine powders, that's for sure. Oh, hello, Sean. Seems to be alright. Oh man, I just picked up a thing. What was it? What was the time? I'm watching my own stream so I can get the title of the letter I just picked up. Folded paper, okay. Ow, that hurt. Inventory. Forgive me, God, for what I'm about to confess. Sometimes I wish I never saved Dyson Delaney from drowning when he fell in the canal. There, I said it. Please forgive me, Lord, for I'm just a sinner. Dyson may be the most frustrating case I've ever had to deal with since I opened my night shelter in the East End. For years I've tried to understand why this man regularly makes me so irritated. I think I recently found why. Dyson has stopped fighting, for good and forever. I've met so many heavy drinkers in my life, men and women, rich and poor, young and old. Witnessed their fight with their demons, their past, their guilt, their failures. Sometimes they can put a name to this inner evil of theirs, sometimes they've never been able to identify the real cause of their despair. But in most cases, for these men and women, to drink is a way to keep fighting. Of course, it's a useless and destructive form of struggle, but at least this self-destruction means that something makes them suffer. They fight against this pain they feel deep inside. Even a severe alcoholic like William Bishop keeps struggling with his addiction, asking for salvation for the light of Christ. And as long as they wish to seek the light, there is a place for hope. Dyson Delaney has no hope left. He does not drink to smother his pain. No, I'm now convinced he conscientiously drinks for the sadist joy of smothering all hope. I really don't know what is worse sin, to deliberately cast away hope from your own heart, or to complacently bask in self-destruction. I mean, that's not accurate, but... Shillings! A box. More shillings. And a screw. Okay, Sean. We need to friggin' talk.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
I do believe that the district condition affects prices. For one, how many sick there are, and I think the sicker everything is, the worse outcome you'll get.
This is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you.
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
Hmm. Fascinating. I also assume if a district is less healthy, there will be more enemies about. Probably more vampires, to be sure. In it, though. Yeah, no, and we still have people here. Well, I have another episode in me. I'm gonna take a break, though. Make sure I don't get any eye strain. And, I'll be back in a little while. Catch you all later. Don't forget to like the stream. Bye-bye.